Hello everyone, Darren Gabbard here with 345 Auction. How are you? Coming up on the last Sunday of October, the 29th, October 29th, 2023, we will be having an auction that features a wonderful collection of firearms, both handguns and rifles, that belong to the estate of a gunsmith who had wonderful taste not only in the guns but had an appreciation for American heritage guns. I actually did an earlier video on a couple of the pistols that will be coming up. If you look on our YouTube page, 345 Auction, you can find that earlier video. I have an early Ruger, and then I also have a Walther P38 from World War II era. Very interesting pistols there. But this one, I want to talk about the rifles that we have coming up in this particular auction. And I brought this out as a representative sample of the rifles that we have. There are far too many really to bring an individual sample of each kind out, but we do have several of the Winchester lever actions. This is 32 Winchester centerfire right here. It's model 1873, and according to the serial numbers, this should be a mid 1880. I believe it's an 1880 manufacture. There we go. And the model 1873 that you see here was the rifle that is said to have won the West. Sam Colt made men equal. You know, the old saying is that God created man, but Sam Colt made him equal with his single-action Army revolver. But this is the gun that won the West. And when you think about, after the Civil War and the westward migration that we had in America, this was the gun that just about everybody had, or at least every other person had. It was a workhorse, and it was an excellent gun. Many different calibers. We have a model 1873, I think, and a 4560, as well as this 32. But the fact that this is such an historic gun, I think, is the wonderful thing. I have enjoyed taking pictures for this particular auction because I do enjoy guns myself, and I love the history that comes with the guns. I had several of my great-great-grandfathers were in the military right after actually before the Civil War and after the Civil War here in Colorado. And this is a gun that they would have carried with them. And when I picked this up, it has a very pleasant heft. Modern firearms, modern rifles tend to be a little bit lighter because of the manufacturing techniques as well as the materials that they're made of. But this is a substantial gun. And I can fully see this in a rifle scabbard tied to a saddle and a cowboy, out there riding, across the open range. And this is a very romantic gun, quite romantic, in fact. And it has, everything on here works. The condition is actually very good, considering that it's well over 150 years old. And I hope to look this good when I'm 150. There are some scratches, as you might expect, but there is also the evidence of usage. What we might call the patina of age and usage. And somebody loved this gun and took very good care of it. This is coming up for auction on the 29th of October. We don't have the auction up as of the posting of this particular video. However, if you do not see the link to the video in the description, or excuse me, the link to the auction in the video description, it will be coming up soon. Now, you can register for this auction before the auction is actually, let's say, put up, because you can go to 345auction.com, find the link that will take you to the registration page, put in your information there, and you will be automatically registered for this particular auction, and you will be able to bid in any future auction with 345 Auction, and you will get updates, certainly as we go through the years and the months and the weeks ahead. Anything that we have coming up, you will get a heads up on it before anybody else. So this is coming up. It's going to be an excellently, or let's call it a well-attended auction. And if you are going to bid on this nice 1873 Winchester lever action rifle, I wish you good luck.